In the ancient city of Varanasi, a noble king had a son of unparalleled charm, Prince Vajramukut. One day, while hunting with his best friend, the son of the royal minister, the prince stumbled upon a hidden lake. There, he saw a vision of beauty Princess Padmavati. Her grace was legendary, and the moment their eyes met, Vajramukut was utterly captivated. As she left, Padmavati performed a series of strange, silent gestures with a lotus flower. She tucked it behind her ear, bit the stem, touched it to her foot, and finally pressed it to her heart. The prince was heartbroken, believing he'd lost her forever. But his clever friend saw not a farewell, but a secret message. He decoded her actions. The lotus behind her ear meant she was from the Karnataka kingdom. Biting the stem pointed to her father, King Dhanavati, whose name means tooth-lord. Touching her foot revealed her own name, Padmavati, the lotus-born, and pressing it to her heart, she had already fallen for him. Filled with hope, the two disguised themselves and traveled to Karnataka. They found Padmavati's exiled foster mother and, through her, sent a message to the princess. But Padmavati's response was a sharp slap, leaving a sandalwood paste mark on the old woman's cheek. The prince was crushed, but his friend laughed. "This isn't a rejection," he explained. "It's another code. The sandalwood and the moon mean you must wait 10 dark nights." After 10 nights, the old woman went again. This time, she was slapped with 3 saffron-dipped fingers. Again, the friend deciphered it. "She has a 3-day ailment. Wait 3 more days." On the 3rd day, the old woman was thrown from a western window. The friend cheered. "The western window is your invitation. Tonight, you will be with her." That night, the prince scaled the palace wall and slipped through the window. Padmavati was waiting. They were secretly united, and for a month, they lived in blissful secrecy. But soon, the prince grew homesick and missed his friend. Padmavati, sensing his sadness, allowed him to visit his friend, sending along sweets as a gift. But the minister's son took one bite and paled. "Poison," he declared. "She sees me as a rival for your heart." Horrified, the prince confirmed it by feeding a piece to a dog, which died instantly. Consumed by rage and betrayal, he wanted to leave. But his friend had a final, daring plan. "Pretend you still love her," he advised. "When she's asleep, steal her jewels and mark her foot with a trident symbol using marking nut juice. Then we flee." The prince did as he was told. Disguised as holy men, they tried to sell one of Padmavati's jewels. They were immediately arrested and brought before her father, King Dhanavati. But the minister's son was ready. He spun a fantastical tale, claiming a sorceress with a trident on her foot had given them the jewels during a dark ritual in the cremation grounds. The king, horrified, checked his daughter's foot. There, he found the indelible trident mark. Believing his daughter was a witch, he banished her from the kingdom in disgrace. The prince and his friend, hearing of her exile, raced to her, swept her onto a horse, and rode back to Varanasi, where their love, tested by fire, could finally flourish. Now, as the story ends, a ghostly voice asks a question. Who was most at fault? The prince for being naive, the princess for her jealousy, the minister's son for his cunning schemes, or the king for his rash judgment? The wisest answer is the king. A friend's cleverness is a virtue. A lover's jealousy is a passion. But a king who condemns his own daughter without a fair trial or proof commits the greatest sin, for a ruler's folly damages the entire kingdom. What do you think? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this journey into ancient legends, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more tales of wisdom and wonder. Thanks for watching.